sorry.
Invis Shadow Flame Protea build for level cap SteelPath. This thing is absolutely insane. I'm not gonna lie. This build is super fun. You could play passively or you could play actively, whichever one you want. Very versatile when it comes to play styles. But if you guys are just not tuning in for the first time, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button for your boy. 'Cause yeah, it's about to get good. Give the intro.
You're never gonna make it, you're not good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different, man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible, it's not probable, you're irresponsible. Too many obstacles, you gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow, you can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more.
Alright guys, let's go ahead and get into her abilities. So this is base Protea. Now this build will work for base Protea as well, along with trying out her temporal anchor, which is basically her nuke build. All the damage she deals will accumulate, kind of like Equinox in a way, and just absolutely destroy everything around it for the damage that you have dealt from all your abilities. But that's for another day. Today we're gonna just focus on this build and the Helminth ability that we threw on her, which is absolutely an insane synergy, guys. So first, her passive ability. Every fourth cast is granted 100% ability strength, which is absolutely insane. So say you have a base 300% ability strength. Now it is doubled. It is doubled. So you have 600 ability strength on that ability that is cast from that passive. So which is absolutely really insane, guys. So I definitely recommend you guys give Protea a try just for this passive alone. Probably one of the best passives in the game, if I'm not mistaken. At least in my opinion, this shit is insane. Alright, first we have Grenade Fan. You throw a Grenade Fan, Shrapnel Vortex deals, so you want to tap, and that will deal slash damage. If you hold, that will give you shield regen. Now it does the amount of shields that you gain, and slash damage does scale with ability strength, so definitely give this a try. It also works for your allies. Your shield satellites will convert your allies into shield generators, and also increasing your base shield, which is very good, very good. So it will grant you overshield along with shield recharge. Yes. All right, and next we have Blaze Artillery, which is our bread and butter of this build, and probably most other Protea builds, if I'm not mistaken. Well, like frame builds, just like ability damage. Oh, fight it! Shut up. Ability builds. Just running straight after her abilities. But Blaze Artillery is super strong. Deploy an artillery unit to blast plasma charges at enemies it faces. Each enemy hit increases the power of subsequent plasma attacks, which I say is insane, and it builds up every second. Damage per hit does not scale, but the base damage does scale with ability strength, so definitely give it a try. And range also affects it as well. The more range you have, the more enemies you'll be able to hit, and increase the combo of your Blaze Artillery, increase the damage further. Alright, next we have Dispensary. Deploy a device that generates 3 pickups after a short delay, and Power Orb, Health Orb, Universal Ammo Pack, and Energy Up, which is super good. Now your extra pickup chance does scale with ability strength, so very good ability to have, especially with this build. You're going to be spamming your abilities quite a lot. Alright, and Temporal Anchor drops a Temporal Anchor, which after a short duration, Protea rewinds to trigger a temporal implosion. Implosion damage increases based on damage dealt between anchor, drop, and rewind. Everything lost or expended in the time is returned. Dying while anchor is active rewinds Protea to the anchor, saving her. Protea is knocked down and the anchor vanishes, which is super good. So base Protea is still amazing. You don't need to Helminth her abilities, but if you had to Helminth an ability, I would say Temporal Anchor. Now while this is active, you cannot die, so I think it's actually not bad. So you become unkillable. But me personally, you can either go straight out your Grenade Fan or Temporal Anchor. I would say between these two abilities would be the ones you want to Helminth. Depends on which way you want to go. Yeah. And alright, for this build setup, instead I took out Temporal Anchor to go for a bit more flame damage. So I chose Fire Blast, which is Ember's ability. Now, no Overguard from Healing Flames Augment. So, but it's all good. But it would be so good if you could. So, slam into ground to create a wave of incinerating plasma that knocks back enemies and strips the armor. So this is our armor strip ability, along with dealing another set of flame damage on our enemies. Now, like I said, this damage is increased further with ability strength when you cast your ability fourth. Every fourth ability that you cast makes this even stronger. So I want to say it'll increase by the amount of ability strength that you do have. Now, this is scaled by the amount that I have. So you see, I have increased energy cost, increased base damage, and immolation meter, and armor reduction. We don't have immolation, so we don't have to worry about the immolation meter or immolation meter on cast. Just worry about the armor reduction, damage, radius, and energy drain. So I chose this just for more flame damage. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get into the setup. So first I have 2 Tile Forge Ember Shards for effectiveness of health orbs. Next we have 3 Crimson Shards for ability strength. Tile Forge is better, but only had these 3. Now I can make 1, but 3 is better than 15%, to be honest. 30% over 15 is good. Now I could make 2 that give us that 30, and then 45 with another Tile Forge Ember Shard, which would be so good. But alright guys, let's go ahead and get into the build, baby. First we have Growing Power, Power Drift, Blind Rage, Prime Continuity. Now I would say when it comes to a build like this, you don't want to build so much for strength. You can build for strength, but I recommend you always build for duration, because that'll increase the duration of your Blaze Artillery. The longer your Blaze Artillery up, the more damage it can accumulate to destroy enemies. Alright, you have Adaptation, Prime Flow, Stretch, Energy Nexus. I have Energy Nexus because we are spamming our abilities a lot, and I just think Energy Nexus is good. You can go Arcane Energize, of course, over Arcane Blessing, but I just prefer Arcane Blessing just because I like to live and take a lot less damage. Oh god, and just having the additional health is super good guys with Arcane Blessing. Next we have Narrow Minded, increase ability duration but lower our range. And our range is only 79%, but our Blaze Artillery already has a base of 30 meters, so 23 meters is not bad, especially if you're going for endurance runs. You don't want to be moving around too much. You want to sit in a nice spot where you can that's why we can get enemies coming to you in a straight line. Makes it so much easier for you to survive. And now for our bread and butter of the build is Archon Vitality, 100% health. Status effects from abilities that deal heat damage will be applied twice. So they're taking double the damage from heat. That's why I chose Fire Blast. So instead of taking 428 damage, they were taking 956 damage. Alright guys, 950. Wait, no, is it 56 or 66? 25. Oh, yeah, 66. Okay, they're taking 966 flame damage. Thanks to Archon Vitality, and on every fourth ability cast that is further increased. And now our shrapnel, we're doing about 1,000 slash damage. This build is very underrated. You increase the slash box. I'm thinking of doing just a slash build for Protea, so stay tuned. Definitely gonna have a interesting setup for that. It's gonna be fun. Probably gonna go range or something like that. But yeah, stay tuned for another build somewhere down the line. Probably not too soon, but definitely should be on the lookout. Alright, and then we have Fire Blast for armor reduction. And I chose more augmented because on kill, our ability strength stacks up 250 times. We're killing stuff constantly. We have way over 200 kpm. Just Protea is just an insanely strong, and with us being invis, it makes enemies just stay still, so our Blaze Artillery can do what it do. Arcane Blessing, you further go with molt efficiency if you guys want, just for longer duration. I would definitely recommend that if you guys are looking to do something different. But yeah, super fun, definitely recommend. Remember, I chose Excelsior Prime. We go regular Excelsior, but I chose Excelsior, crit Crido, crit damage, crit chance, cold, malignant force, Broken, wildfire, critical delay, 100 munitions, galvanized scope, galvanized chamber. primary merciless, and terminal velocity for projectile speed. Alright, next I got my compressor with Cascadia Flare. This is also furthering all flame damage dealt by 400%. So that further increases damage of our blaze artillery and fire blast and heat from all our weapons, which I have primed on all our weapons except for our melee, which is primed for viral, along with our PROTEA, which is also primed for viral. But thanks to our ribbon, we have cold, and we just need to mod toxin and heat on our main weapon and our compressor. Oh shit, did you guys even see? But yeah, Galvanized Shot, the Torrent, Auger Pack, Burial Diffusion, Scorch, Prime Spell Rookin, Heated Charge, Hornet Strike. And next I chose Jakku Sword. You can go whatever. Now Jakku Sword is a base of already heat, so we just got a mod for cold and toxin, prime, Smiter Rookin, Galvanized Steel, Galvanized Elementalist, Blood Rush, Organ Shatter, and Berserker Fury for Sweet Dreamer's Wraith and Arcane Animosity, just for more crit chance on heavy attacks. And we're gonna be heavy attacking a lot. And for another key component to our survivability, we chose Vazarin. Now, reason being, we chose Vazarin for our Guardian Break and Guardian Shell. Now, so when Guardian Break, when the Guardian Shell breaks, warframe shield regeneration rate is increased by 150%, and regeneration delay is reduced by 80%, which is crazy, guys, crazy. I want to say that's what it's maxed out. It would be 80% and then 150%, which is insane. I recommend you guys use Vazarin. Next we have Guardian Shell. You can first ability to manifest a barrier on the operator and allies. In Defender, it is invulnerable for 4 seconds. When first created, and damage inflicted while it's invulnerable will be added to his base health by 304 by 300 god, which is absolutely insane, guys. So we also become invulnerable. So say your shield breaks, as you see, we're not running any shield regeneration mods, but yeah, say your shield breaks, we'll cast this, we become invulnerable, further increasing our invulnerability, while also gaining shield recharge and shield regeneration when our Guardian Shells break while we're shield gating. Oh yeah. For our companion, I went ahead and decided to go for our handy dandy Shade Prime. For the build, I'm going Ambush. So when Ghost invisibility is broken, Shade's owner is granted 240% weapon damage. Now, Ambush does work when it comes to your artillery, because your artillery counts as a additional weapon. So that will increase the damage of your artillery, which is insane, guys, by another 240%. Next we have Accelerated Deflection, Coolant Link, Regen, Vacuum, Shield Charger, Spare Parts, Ghost, Enhanced Vitality, and Guardian, just for more shield regen from Shield Charger and Guardian to further increase our shield gating capabilities with just abilities alone, and no need for us to mod for it. Sentinel Weapon, we're not running any, because that if our Sentinel were to attack, it will bring us out of Cloak as well. I know it says when owner attacks or when Warframe attacks, but every time my Sentinel was attacking, it will pull me out of stealth. So I just took the Sentinel Weapon off just to further that, make it easier for us. But yeah, guys, that is the build. Let me know if you guys want to see more Warframe content like this. And like I said, videos are a bit longer. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, man. I'm out. You need to catch the next one. Peace.
I feel like Bruno, but call me Uno, cause I got one of them with me. And I'm a beast, pity, this shit gon' bang, shitty, gotta put on for my city, bitch, I keep everything I think I had enough, all this money got me acting up. Niggas be mad as fuck, cause they know I gotta bag it up.